Hello, welcome to Ollie's Stories, the place where your bedtime woes come to an end. And your imagination runs wild.
Once upon a time, in a dense and lush jungle, there lived a majestic lion who was known far and wide as the king of the jungle. His golden fur shone in the sunlight, and his piercing amber eyes could strike fear into the hearts of the bravest creatures. He was feared and respected by all the animals, and he often boasted about his strength and power. The lion was taking a nap. Rhythmic breathing echoed through the jungle as he sleeps peacefully, dreaming of his next meal. Suddenly, a sharp pain jolted him awake as something small and furry, a tiny mouse running across his paw. The lion, angered by the mouse's boldness, snatched the mouse up in his paw and prepared to eat him. But the mouse pleaded with the lion, saying, "Please don't eat me, Your Majesty. I may be small, but one day I may be able to repay your kindness." The lion laughed at the mouse's words and asked, "How could a little mouse like you ever repay the king of the jungle?" The mouse replied, "You never know, Your Majesty. One day, you may need my help." The lion was amused by the mouse's words and decided to let him go. He thought that it was highly unlikely that he would ever need the help of a tiny mouse. But one day, the lion was caught in a hunter's trap. He roared and struggled to break free, but the trap was too strong. Suddenly, he remembered the mouse and his promise to repay the king's kindness. The lion started to call out for the mouse, and soon enough, the little creature heard the lion's cries. Without hesitation, the mouse rushed to the lion's aid. The mouse rushed to the lion's aid. The mouse gnawed at the ropes and cords that bound the lion, and with his small but sharp teeth, he was able to free the lion from the trap. After the mouse freed the lion from the hunter's trap, the two became good friends. The lion was amazed at how the tiny mouse had been able to help him, and he felt grateful for the mouse's help. The mouse and the lion spent a lot of time together, and the mouse would often tell the lion stories about the other creatures in the jungle. The lion loved hearing the mouse's stories, and he came to realize that he had been too proud and arrogant in the past. The lion decided that he wanted to be a better ruler and a better friend to all the animals in the jungle. He stopped boasting about his strength and power, and instead, he listened to the concerns of the other animals and tried to help them whenever he could. The mouse was proud of his friend, and he continued to help the lion whenever he could. One day, a group of hyenas came to the jungle and started causing trouble. They were chasing the other animals and stealing their food. They were ruthless and a big problem to the lion as a king of the jungle. The lion knew that he had to do something to stop the hyenas, but he didn't know how. The mouse overheard the lion's worries and suggested that they could work together to scare the hyenas away. At first, the lion was skeptical of the mouse's plan to help him scare the hyenas away. Finally, the mouse convinced the lion that their combined efforts could work. The mouse explained that he would ran around and made noise. The lion knew he had to act quickly. He took a deep breath and let out the loudest roar he could muster. The sound echoed through the jungle, shaking the trees and causing the hyenas to freeze in their tracks. For a moment, there was silence, fear in the air. The strength of lion's roar shocked everyone. The plan worked. The hyenas were scared away by the loud noises. The other animals in the jungle were grateful to the lion and the mouse for saving them. And the lion felt proud of what he had accomplished with the help of his tiny friend. From that day on, the lion and the mouse continued to work together to make the jungle a better place for all the animals. The lion learned that he didn't have to be the strongest or the most powerful to be a good leader. And the mouse learned that even the smallest creatures can make a big difference.